You awakening wonders. Good morning and Happy New Year again. Who are you going to be this year? I just saw a comment about creating wealth from the first chakra. That's not what the first chakra is for. The first three chakras are the animal self, right? Number 3 is ego. Number 1 is procreation, lust, all that good stuff. So this is what the breath work is for, right? You pull the mind out of the body, you become a magnet. You pull the energy from the first 3 all the way up to your brain. And when you do that, it sort of creates an electric effect, creates like a serpent, creates a field as it moves up, and when it comes out of your head, it creates a magnetic field. And it is quite powerful the way it can work the more you do it, because the more you do it, the more you're getting used to. The muscles are probably getting stronger, the neurons are wiring and firing together, and the more they do that, the stronger they get, and the easier it gets for you to be able to do that. So what happens is that frequency that is moving from the bottom to the top as the electric charged molecules are coming up to the brain, it's wider at the bottom, and as it comes up, the frequency gets a little tighter because it has to go through number 5, the neck. And as the frequency goes from wide to skinny, as it goes up, it gets faster. It has a very powerful effect when it crosses 5 into 6 and 7, especially in the 6 when it puts pressure on the pineal gland and the crystals within it. And those crystals gets charged, and then they start to create a signal, like a radio receiver, transmitter. And that's when you start to give intentions. That's when you start to give intentions. You start to make things happen for you. But who are you going to be? What are you going to do? Who are you? Me doing the drum roll for all of you guys to wake up. Become who you want to be. And when you are being it, it changes you physiologically, changes you literally. Right? So for example, if I have this belief that I just get better with age, I just become more handsome with age, right? And the fact that my prime is going to be in my 50s, right? If I just believe that, if I just, or if I believe that, it's funny that the entire universe is rigged in my favor. Things always work out in my favor. I don't know how that happens, but it always happens. And it always has happened. I always consider myself extremely lucky. I've gotten out of things that I probably shouldn't have gotten out of because, I'm in deep trouble or in the war or other financial troubles when I was young, when I was in my 20s. So these beliefs are important for you to embody them. Put them in your body. Make your subconscious mind believe it. How do you make your subconscious mind believe things? No lying to yourself, okay? If you say you're going to go to gym, you better go to gym, or you're teaching your body, your subconscious mind, that you're a liar. You have to allow your subconscious mind to trust you. Or subconscious mind is going to think whatever you're doing in the meditation, whatever you're telling it in meditation. Does he mean that? Does she mean that? Very important. So as you design your 2024, as you make a decision specifically on who you're going to be, you're going to be a little bit healthier. You're going to lose 10 pounds. You're going to look better, feel better. You're going to be a little bit more abundant. You don't want to worry about bills, so you can focus on your journey, right? You can, and you can pick a couple things, but I recommend you have one goal at a time. And you can have 4 for the entire year, but prioritize them. Focus on one, especially if you don't know how to do this stuff, especially if your meditations are not extremely powerful and magical. Pick one. Don't confuse your subconscious mind. Don't confuse the quantum, right? And become that. Feel it. Sometimes when I'm walking, I'll activate my energy centers and I'll remind myself that when I get to my next intention, oh, it's going to feel like that. Yes, that's how it's going to feel. And I sort of like my shoulders go back and I start to stretch and I'm watching it. I'm watching it. I can picture it all. And I just can't help but start smiling. I'm not sure if I'm really good at imagination things. I can visualize things. I can, with my eyes open. I can see exactly what I want to create. I know the colors, everything, the whole thing. And sometimes I'll just pause and I'll just look at it. Because I'm just playing with the energies, right? And I'll feel the touch of it. I can, just by visualizing it, I can feel the door handle is a little cold. The paint is a little smooth, right? And when I open it, it's going to sound that thunk of the car or the house, whatever it is. And I visualize it very vividly, very in much details when I play with these things. So keep doing it. It gets better and better. It compounds, and it's not a slight shift, dramatic shift. Unknown experiences are never the same twice. Mystical experiences are never the same twice. People struggle with surrender, guys. Surrender is what? Non-reaction. Non-reaction. Just relax into it. Let it happen to you. Let it happen. A lot of the people, one of the comments, the guy says, or the girl, I'm not sure who, the username didn't give me a hint. And this person said that I get scared and I open my eyes. Yes, of course. That happened to me a lot of times. But whenever that happens, the body constricts and it goes away. The experiences go away. A lot of the times when I completely just got into the quantum and into the nothing and I became nothing or whatever, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh! And then when that happened, of course it went away. And then I sit there and I'm frustrated and I'm like, why did I do that? But guess what? Sit back down and start over. Who else is going to do it for you? Your inner world and inner universe is yours and yours alone, right? Only you can explore it. Now you can have buddies, right? Colliding of the magnetic fields, people. So back to the comment that people thought that the meditations were too many. They were not. People were meditating left and right during the breaks. We were when we were eating, between meditations, there was a lunch, there was a table full of this group of people. They quickly ate, and then it was a round table. And they all literally just held each other's hands, and they closed their eyes. And they all activated their energy centers. And they just wanted a giant magnetic field of all these people together. They wanted to feel it. They were hungry for it. They wanted the divine. They wanted the mystical experience. And then when this was happening, some people would just scream and cry and drop on the floor and start flapping like a fish, because it's a freight train, guys. Sometimes, especially when your pineal gland blows up in a beautiful way, or when you become nothing and you're just crying, especially if it just happens because of the collective energy and you're not ready to surrender into it, and you just start bawling and crying and shaking and you're sweating, and then when you come out of it and you're so speechless, you're like, you're questioning life, you're questioning your existence. There are higher beings that you can meet. I met one. But they can't come to this level of low vibrational frequency, right? Matter is low vibration, right? And we will become high vibrational the moment we leave this hologram, the moment we leave this body. When this experience is over, we'll take off the VR, we'll drop this persona, and then become the divine that we are. And then there's higher level beings that can talk to you, telepathy. But they can only talk to you when you raise your energy within the meditation. I only met one, and it was only one time. And he or she grabbed my hand. I felt 4 fingers. It was people meet those people and they talk to them a lot during the healing coherences. So we all sit around this one person who's very ill, and then when we raise our energy and our magnetic fields are colliding with each other and the frequency is just shooting through the roof, their energy shoots up so much because we then direct all of our high energy of the magnetic field towards the healing. And we give them all of that energy. Let the divine work on this person. Let this person's autonomic nervous system take over. And then that's when they have met those divine beings many, many times, where they would come and they would explain to them what is about to happen, raise their energy, and then take the pain away. Spontaneous remissions, guys. Instant healings have occurred. When I found this out, I was like, how the heck is this not common knowledge? How is this not common knowledge? What the? Okay. So I was like, well, I'm doing well enough in life that I can just start doing this. And I'm only getting started, guys. My teachings are going to get better and better because my mystical experiences are getting better. My connection with the quantum is getting better. Yes. And I'm going to make sure you guys stay on the path, stay on this journey. Some people wait to die. They wait to go to heaven, right? They want to die to go to heaven, not realizing you are the heaven that you're looking for. You just have to wake up to it. You just have to wake up to it. Wake up the magician in you. Good luck. I'm here to help. I love you.